This audio reading is taken from the book Gleanings Among the Sheaves by Charles Spurgeon. Our reading, He hath said, the apostles, like their master, were always very ready at quotations. As inspired men, they could have always used fresh words, yet they preferred, and herein they are an example to us, to quote old words upon which the seal of divine authority had been set aforetime. He hath said, let us do the same. For, though the words of ministers may be sweet, the words of God are sweeter, and though original thoughts may have the charm of novelty, yet the ancient words of God have the ring and the weight and the value of old and precious coins, and they will never be found wanting in the day when we require to use them. He hath said, not only chases away doubts and fears, but it also yields nourishment to all our graces. When the apostle would make us contented, he says, be content with such things as ye have, for he hath said. And when he would make us bold and courageous, he puts it thus forcibly, he hath said, I will never leave thee, nor forsake thee. So we may boldly say, the Lord is my helper, and I will not fear what man shall do unto me. When the apostle would nourish faith, he does it by feeding us from Scripture with the examples of Abraham, of Isaac, of Jacob, of Moses, of Gideon, of Barak, and of Jephthah. When another apostle would calm us with a lesson of patience, he says, ye have heard of the patience of Job. Or, if it be our prayerfulness that he wants to stir up, he says, Elias was a man subject to like passions as we are, and he prayed and prevailed. He hath said, is refreshing food for every grace, and a decisive death blow for every sin. Here you have nourishment for that which is good, and poison for that which is evil. Search then the Scriptures, for so shall you grow healthy, strong, and vigorous in the divine life. But besides searching them by reading, and treasuring them by memory, we should test them by experience. And so often as a promise is proven to be true, we should make a mark against it. And note that we also can say, as did one of old, this is my comfort in my affliction, for thy word hath quickened me. Wait on the Lord, said Isaiah, and then he added, wait, I say, on the Lord, as if his own experience led him to echo the voice of God to his hearers. Test the promise, take God's banknote to the counter, and mark if it be cashed. Grasp the lever which he ordains to lift your trials and try if it possesses real power. Cast this divine tree into the bitter waters of your marrow and learn how it will sweeten them. Take this salt and throw it into the turbid waters and witness if they be not made sweet, as were the waters of old by the prophet Elisha. Taste and see that the Lord is good, for there is no want to them that fear him. This concludes our reading. Thank you for listening.